Hello, hello. I'm Mahet. That was the wrong window. Happy Sunday. Happy daylight savings time, if that's throwing you off. Um, our cats are very happy. They got breakfast early because the sense of time has changed and they're unaware. Hello, Afdas Gaming. How's it going? What are we doing? What are we doing? So, originally, with all my early access time, I leveled a rogue. And I thought for sure I was gonna do season 1 things with that rogue, and I kind of immediately got bored and wanted to come back to my monk. And it turns out that leveling, oh yeah, I don't want to do the follower dungeon. So we should probably queue for that. It turns out that leveling a second 90 is not that fast. Den of Nalarak, find a group. Good, working on housing. Oh, nice. I haven't done much in my house since Midnight came out. Been too busy collecting things, but what are you working on? I think we're gonna work on some of the zone achievements while we wait for this queue to pop, because I've learned that like nothing in particular is very fast for leveling, and so we're kind of just combining a little bit of everything. A crypt, ooh, excellent, love that. Good and spooky. There's a bunch of these frogs in Zul'Aman for an achievement. You have to kiss them for an achievement, so like /kiss, smooch, and then it's princess? The frog and the princesses. So we've got 2 more to find, but that's, you know, something to do while we wait to be able to continue our campaign questing in Zul'Aman. Yeah, so I've been doing a mix of, like, zone achievements, herbing, gathering lumber, random dungeons. I did do all the delves, but it didn't give me as much experience as I would have hoped, frankly. So let's go over here. There's these song seekers. There's another achievement for this, the shadow pine scattered. Is that what it is? Shadow pine? Yeah. To find all of the shadow pine song seekers. So we're chipping away at that as well. Which I guess I would be doing this anyways, like even if I had stuck to my rogue, I would still be kind of going around getting these little achievements done. So it's not so bad. Ooh, also every time you see, if you like fishing, Meowdy, hey Resfleece, how's it going? If you like fishing, these careless cargoes have all kinds of like fishing goodies in them. So yeah, we just got like a recipe for an ominous octopus lure. I've kind of just been like keeping all my fishing stuff tucked in that bag. But there's like a housing recipe you can get. Little like fishing skill up journals. They're very useful. So I'm not spending too much time fishing because it doesn't give you any experience, but if I see one of those, I'm stopping. Where's our song fellow? Is it you? It's you. So you just have to speak to them. They'll tell you what song they're looking for. I'm not entirely sure what the cultural relevance is, if I'm being honest, but, you know, achievement points. So, go over here. Oh, this one seems to travel up and down this road. Hello, Malvenu, how's it going? We're still trying to get our monk to 90. I've also been keeping an eye out for the wild pets that I don't have yet. I guess we should go kill a rare. since it's available. They're tricky to find. There's a bunch that are like only spawn in some locations, and I haven't really had much luck with them at all. Walking the dog? Oh, nice. It's finally nice. Oh, I'm not sure for you, but certainly finally nice here to do those things instead of freezing or just sliding around. It's been pretty icy. Alright. So we should get this lumber. I think I've gotten about 4 just randomly running around. Yeah. Yeah. I've certainly got some of them, but there are some that are, I don't know, have more particular spawn locations, I guess. And those ones are marked. Handy Notes will mark them for you. So, like, these blue dots are where you might find a Gloomatoad. Alright, so this NPC travels along the road. Oh, okay, hold on. Time to heal something. I think it'll just put... Actually, I should try to get into Mistweaver first, because the dungeon queue will just move me into the spec that I am supposed to use, but then I won't have any mana. Alright, so yeah, we're running this dungeon specifically to move forward in the Amani zone questing. Like, we're not that far from 90, but it really feels like it's been taking forever. I guess probably by the time we're done this dungeon, we'll have like a level and a half to go. So far, don't love this dungeon. Just this, well, this beginning part specifically seems to take quite a while, but I'm sure we'll get better at doing it. It was funny, earlier in the week, I was saying how, like, in Dragonflight, I had such bad luck with Guardian Druid tanks while I was healing keys that I'm always, like, a little scared of them now. And yesterday, as if on cue, I had like the best tank, and it was a Guardian Druid. So the universe like immediately was like, no, it's okay. Some of them will press iron for regularly. That was really nice. Oh, it was for this dungeon too. I would fish up the resources, but we're not going in the right direction for that. I wonder if people who don't have fishing can't see those ones? Not sure. Anyways, it feels much better to be healing again, honestly. I like my rogue, but it got... I guess it just gets kind of repetitive. You build your combo points, you spend them. You build your combo points, you spend them. Healing's like a little more dynamic, so here we are. Lesson learned. There was a brief moment when I was trying to decide what to level after my rogue where I almost picked Holy Paladin because I wanted a different armor type, but I also wanted to heal. Like, I think I'm not a very good Holy Paladin, so it's probably good that we didn't do that. Alright, can I... Oh, hell. That's not what I wanted to do. I just rolled right into that. Sorry. Can I fish while they are fighting? No. Never mind, like, should I fish while they're fighting? Probably not. Oh, I can, actually. No, I can't, because then I take damage. Alright. I'll wait. Just trying to be helpful, you know? Do. Come on.
Well done.
There we go.
You just might survive.
And I have alchemy, so I can give us a buff. I found out that the hard way that the special assignment in Zul'Aman doesn't apply to all the world quests, only a specific portion. Oh yeah, once you unlock it, you have to do the like peculiar daily quests in the bottom corner. I was really confused when I moused over that, because it says like do 3 world quests in whatever that part of the zone is called, and I couldn't see any on my map until I got there, but yeah, once you're there, they show up. There's still a lot of, oh look at me, this is only a heroic and I'm indestructible. Yeah. I mean, I did a few heroics on my rogue before I got fidgety and decided I needed to level my monk instead, but people were like reasonably well behaved so far. HPL plays completely different. You should try it. I have a holy paladin at level 80, but I don't play it much. Yeah.
Preparing will help you in the trial ahead.
Yeah, like I don't have the same grasp on holy paladin as I do on Mistweaver.
In the winter, there were those like the Hordmonger whose greed burdened others.
But I do like the
Their money
damage dealing
used
healers.
their most trusted warriors to eliminate them for the good of the tribe.
Mist is unique. I mean, I like it. T is gonna have the longest tooltip in the game with all the interaction it has. Yeah. The thing that used to drive me crazy when they brought in Mana Tea rather like alongside Thunder Focus Tea, the icons are like not that similar, but they're not that different either. So there's like a day where I was just losing my mind about which was which and like what on earth they were for, but that was, we've had our sippy tea for a while now. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you on to like your mythics and stuff? Gearing for raid? I just, Aftis said he was just working on his house, which is good, or their house, I should say. I feel like detox isn't working consistently. I main Mistweaver but played Windwalker leveling and haven't touched the healing yet. Yeah, I'm definitely in Windwalker when I'm leveling. And Windwalker feels so strong compared to Sin Rogue, which might be a me problem because like I play a lot more monk than I do rogue, but when I was leveling my rogue I felt like I was in danger a lot. Uh-oh. Whereas like I can pull packs of mobs as a Windwalker, which is weird. Like weird that the contrast is so stark. I'm out today, but it's probably Delves. Yeah. That's true. Once we get... I mean, I got up to level 5 Delves on my Rogue, but we'll have to, I guess, redo that on the Monk once she hits 90. I have 3 of 6 tanks leveled and completed the M0 tour. Nice. Which dungeons are the most annoying on Mythic? And why do I feel like it's going to be the Lothraxian fight? I feel like there's going to be a lot of people just interrupting random clones of his and murdering the group. But maybe it's not that bad. I'm at 228 or something so heroics are the leftover stuff for decor recipes. Nice, yeah. 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 I got my Rogue to a point where I probably, oh geez, could have started Mythic. But here we are. Oh. I thought this dungeon was going to be way worse. When it asks you to do it as a follower dungeon, I was losing my mind, but it seems fine with an actual group of humans. I ran M0s with guildmates and spent the day running all profession alts through Darkmoon Faire. Oh, good for you. I haven't started all my professions yet either. Maybe half of them? Engineering, tailoring, leatherworking, alchemy. Oh geez, oh geez. Oh, I got stunned. That's what I get for looking at chat in the middle of a pack, I guess. Oopsies. I don't think I need to, but I've been popping Transcendence here and there just in case something goes poorly. Yeah. I'll start doing that, like, I don't know, when I get in the rhythm of a given dungeon more. Probably would have been handy here. Oh, well, I was just stunned, but anyway. The last boss in the Light Bloom is nuts. One sec. They just nerfed his ads, but he's still overtuned. Interesting. The trash in that place was pretty annoying the first week. Tier row seems terrible. Ooh. I think the ones that are going to suck are Masara and Murder Row. Oh, they went this way. On my way. Yeah, Murder Row is pretty weird. But yeah, in Masara, I've seen a lot of people not interrupting the reanimated warriors. Is that what they're called? The ones that like self-heal or self-res. And my stops have pretty long cooldowns, so I can only do so much. Light Bloom isn't bad, the last boss is tank. The team doesn't kill the clones on first boss, it's going to hurt in Murder Row. Yeah. Yeah. Which is another interrupt thing, right? I did do a normal of Murder Row where I was just like dropping Ring of Peace and like leg sweep to try and help, and there was still some left up. Yeah. Interesting. Well, none of you are saying, well, as a healer monk, I can't kick, so, none of you are saying the Spire one, so that's good. Oh, we're fighting things. Excuse me, coming. We shouldn't be out here, though. Yeah. So like I do what I can, but like Sweep and Ring of Peace both have kind of long cooldowns. I can't do that much unless they're close together and I can hit like multiples. I know it's still on my bars, so it's misleading too. Yeah. I maintain that the melee healers should have been able to keep their kicks. It feels really weird to not have it. But they slapped buff follower damage a lot. Yeah, I saw that. I guess we could have done this as a follower dungeon, but it's probably more experience if I do it this way. It's dumb that they didn't H-Pile and rebuke Mistwire. Yeah, yeah. I know that they just wanted it to be like even across the board, but I don't know, it just feels super weird to be in melee and not be able to interrupt. I still just hit the button. Like, I haven't replaced Spearhand Strike on my keybinds yet because if I put anything else there, I'm gonna hit it to interrupt something. Like, the muscle memory is too strong. I think Wind Shear just got kept because it's legacy, yeah. It has a longer cooldown, doesn't it? I don't really know. I presume we're supposed to be killing these ads. I haven't really been paying attention. Look, I just hit my Spearhand Strike. I didn't do anything. Ooh. Slidey. I like the ice mechanic as a thing. Like, the sliding around is novel. Alright. Shaman gets Lust and Self-Res and an interrupt. Yeah. Monk gets Cocoons and tea. Yeah. I wish we'd... I also have a defensive on the bars that is now a passive because I'm too used to having it there. Cocoon is fine. It seems better now than it once was. But I haven't had to use it too much. The only thing that I really don't like that they changed is that I don't have Jade Fire Stomp anymore. That was like such a fun button to press. And I understand that they're like, oh, well, you guys don't like Consecrate or whatever the Death Knight thing is called. And it's the same, so you probably want it gone. And I'm like, it's not. It's not the same. It is the same, but it doesn't feel as bad. Alright. Yeah, this dungeon goes way faster with real people than it felt like it was going to after the first time on Follower when I was doing the original campaign. I was using it extensively with Mana Forge 4-piece because of the CDR. Oh, fair, yeah. I think it's just like nobody's really been giving me heart attacks with their health bars yet, so. I love Consecrate and Death and Decay. They're really satisfying, like, yeah. And Jadefire didn't feel as restrictive as those anyways. It was like nice if you could stand in it, but I never felt like angry if I couldn't. I don't know. You'd get another one up fast enough. It didn't seem like a good argument to me, but here we are. They're iconic, yeah. Yeah, I guess Jadefire is also just like too new, maybe. They're like, oh, it'll be fine. But that's what got, like, basically why I fell in love with Mistweaver Monk, was because Stomp was so fun. I mean, it still plays kind of the same, but whatever. I'm gonna have to sit down and watch like a Mega Set video before I actually go do any keys, because I'm kind of just like pretending I know what I'm doing, and I have not paid close attention to what the changes have been, admittedly. They took a whole expansion to Unshadowlands it. I didn't mind Phaline though. It was pretty looking. I was actually really disappointed with the Jadefire rework of Phaline Stomp initially, but it grew on me. And now it's gone. Well, Windwalker kind of has it, but... It has like a chance to cast after Fists of Fury or something. And then they've got like a different little circle that happens. I don't know what it's called. Oh, okay. I was lagging there for a second. Phaline was nice when it lingered for a bit, so you could reset and have multiple lines. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should just keep whining and they'll give it back. There was a moment where they said they would give it back as a damage button for Mistweaver, and that seemed fine too. Jim is judging your gameplay, yeah. Oh, the Windwalker one's called Zenith? Oh, my phone just fell on the floor.
She has died honorably, but the death of those loyal to me, that is my burden.
He must like this dungeon.
Yours is Hushay.
There's certain things that he like gets really into watching, like when Steady Flight was still something that people used, he liked to watch like the birds, the mount wings flap quite a bit. Or sometimes he would sit on the desk if I was in somewhere with like a lot of torches. Oh, okay, I don't... That shaman's on their own now. Doo-doo-doo. Lots of animals, true. I do like the way the new, like, default party frames show you what defensives people are using, but sometimes it seems very insulting. Like, not there, specifically. I think that shaman was in trouble, but I've done a couple dungeons where I'm like, guys, you didn't need to press anything. Like, I got you. But it's probably just good habit that people are hitting them. This dungeon is awesome.
Your strength rivals mine.
Yeah, it'd be nice if like hunters could tame a Loa-esque pet. I actually haven't looked at what hunters can do in Zul'Aman yet. Actually, that's an understatement. I haven't looked at what pets hunters can tame in Midnight. Hunter is like kind of low down the list of what alts I will get to. Alright, well, we'll hand that in a second, but we should look at this path. Okay, so she's not here. Oh, there she is.
Your fire warms my
No?
spirit.
Oh, there we go. I just clicked the wrong one. Alright, so that's just for an achievement. We can go hand in our quest. Hunter is in the middle of the pack because he's the engineer for a few professions that are more important. Yeah. My survival hunter is probably my favorite... Not probably, is my favorite, like, male wearing character. So there's, like, for collecting things like World Quest armor, she gets a bit of a boost of importance, but yeah, isn't like first on the professions list or anything, so I don't know, she'll probably be like 5th. Okay, skip the cinematic this time. We watched it last time.
And what's the report?
And... oh. Apparently those shoulders are really good for me. Okay.
Lower guide your Hashira.
Or much better than the ones I'm wearing, at least. Okay. That didn't give us as much experience as I was hoping for, honestly. Unfortunate. Survival is doing well. Good morning, Dakota Rain. How's it going? Oh yeah, we have these seeds. That's what this is. I don't even think I've moved my hunter to Silvermoon yet, but that's good. I really fell in love with survival in Shadowlands, which is probably true of most people who like survival. But it felt weird more recently. It hasn't felt the same as it did in Shadowlands. Alright, we should get some lumber, because that gives us experience, as well as we will just need lumber. Zereth Mortis survival 4-piece was nuts. Yeah, exactly. Like, everybody wanted some of that. Oh, I'm still Mistweaver. Oopsies. And those fish are mad at me. Okay. So we will have to remember to switch out once we are not in combat anymore. Alright. I love Lighter Than Air. Like, every time I get to do something like that, I'm so happy. Alright, back to Windwalker. I've been doing serve since the end of the War Within because I accidentally forgot to flip back when fishing for Mogs in Ulduar. That's funny. Alright. And the reward chest said, hey, do you want a spear? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I know people hate it, but I think it's good vibes. Good. Had 10 inches of snow on Friday. Today, almost all melted. Wow, yeah, that's a lot. Our snow is almost all gone. Yeah.
Where have you been? Don't worry me like that.
I was kind of looking forward to it being gone, but I forgot how kind of like grimy everything looks. Because as people are shoveling their snow, you get a lot of like dirt in the snow. And now that it's melting, everything just like looks kind of, yeah, dirty. Alright, we're going back over this way. I guess I'll just, should I queue for another? Oh, we didn't get that much. Okay. We didn't get that much experience for doing Den of Nalarak because it wasn't a random one, so we didn't get the random experience boost. Alright, we'll just queue for another one in the background and quest. Well, we can. BM feels tactical, where you and your beasts are like a tactical unit. Serve feels savage. Yeah, you and your beast are actually hunters. BM's never clicked for me. Not even from a rotation perspective or like gameplay, but, and I'm surprised that I'm saying this, collecting pets, just like hunter pets, never seemed like my thing. I want it to be, but I just don't really feel that invested. It's weird. It seemed like on paper, it seems like it would be right up my alley. Can I ask you a personal question? You don't have to. I noticed how at the end of your videos you promise to be back, and there's something about the way you say that I promise makes me think there's a story behind that. No, like there isn't really. I was just kind of, it just kind of like happened that way. Is weird. As I started to create some content, I was like, well, most people have like a little formula for how they start and end a stream or a video or whatever, and that's just kind of like what stuck. It's weird though, there's one video where I forgot to say it, but I published the whole thing anyways, which felt really weird. Am I in combat? Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very exciting story. I don't know why it started. Maybe I should come up with a more interesting answer.
All of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk.
Where's my tank at?
There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop.
Is Pally tank like the, I don't know, like gonna be the meta tank? I feel like I get more Pally tanks than anything else.
That will be all of us.
Yeah. It's funny. I wonder if anyone has like good stories about how they came up with their little like sign on, sign off language. The like hello hello instead of some other greeting. I think I just started doing because I do that anyways. And some people find it really annoying. So it's like, well, it comes very naturally. And I don't really care if some people find it annoying. It's gonna be my thing. Ooh. Well, I think, oh, Pally is not meta. Okay, I've missed a bunch of messages because that paladin pulled a lot more than I expected him to. I wanted to keep up. I'll read them when it's safe to do so. Alright. Nope. That's cool. It's very iconic. I'm sorry if I made you self-conscious about it now. No, no, not at all. Not at all. I'm more just curious, like, where they all come from. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think they're perfect for you. Thank you. I think, yeah, I mean, they feel natural, so that's probably half the battle. It's just not sounding fake or forced. Novels are simple, but they work so well. Hello, everyone. Yeah. I feel like I don't know what his goodbye is. I take this over here, right? Is this how this works? Yeah. This is not a WoW creator, but I really like the sign off from How to Cook That, which is like an Australian food scientist. She kind of like debunks weird food hacks, or I don't know. She does a bunch of different sort of things around food and nutrition that are really interesting. Uh-ohs. So do you have to go back over there? Just trying to avoid it.
Don't forget to send the
Until next time, guys. Oh, okay, yeah. As soon as I read it, I heard it in his voice. You are legitimately one of the most low-key strangers I listen to, and the intros and outros are very natural sounding, yeah. Perfect.
My vision has never been clearer.
Healer doing mechanics? What is this? Monk is weird, because, like, you...
I'm out of range.
I think the ranged healers get exempt from a bunch of mechanics. I'm saying this, and I don't know if this is still true, or if I'm making this up, actually, so maybe I should stop talking. I think the... kind of where I was going, though, is, like, the mix of melee mechanics and which mechanics healers have to do sometimes feels really unfair. But I can zoom around just fine. Sure is fun. Yeah, sure is fun doing both melee. Yeah, you get it. Okay. I think it helps me pay attention, though. Like, when I play ranged classes, I like to play mage a bunch. I would get too focused on my rotation and not move. So, like, I don't know. Something about being in the middle of everything helps me pay attention more, even if I'm also trying to pay attention to people's health bars. And frankly, like, as a Mistweaver monk, I don't have to look at their health bars that much. I just kick stuff. Not interrupt kick, though. Just actual kick. Just Rising Sun kick. I'm gonna be mad about that one for a really long time, I think. Alright.
What a miserable display. You have all failed in your purpose.
I think there was a point where Mistweaver just, like, wasn't being flagged as a healer on some fights either, so they were getting, like, extra mechanics that, like, a Holy Paladin or something, like, wouldn't have to do, even though they're melee. That was in Dragonflight, though. And I could not tell you which one it was. Some like lizard part of my brain wants to say it was in Noku defensive, but I don't remember. The only other heal I play is Disc, and that's just Radiant spam into Penance. Yeah. I also play some Disc, because I mean, I just like the damage dealing healers, like Holy Paladin, Mistweaver, Discipline. But I find Disc to be like the least interesting, because you just kind of like rely on your ramp in a like very consistent and methodical way. Like there's, and I'm not a very good Discipline Priest, right? Like I've done like some low keys as a Discipline Priest, so take this with a grain of salt. It just feels a little less dynamic than some of the other healers. But I do like it. It's probably my second pick, actually. If you're like, well, you have to heal, but you can't play Mistweaver, what would you play? Just because I feel like there's something I'm fundamentally not understanding about Holy Paladin. I feel like some piece of information I just haven't come across yet, and it always makes me nervous. Like there's a button I am not understanding properly or something. I don't know how to explain it. Ultimate Penance is worth. Yeah, that's a really fun button. Yeah. If I ever have like a real serious PvP era, I'll probably try to do a Disc Priest next time. In Dragonflight I played Holy Priest in Arena for a while because I really wanted some vicious mounts, and I figured Holy Priest would be like the simplest, but just seems really fun in PvP if you get a handle on it.
Yet another battle. I am still wounded from the last one.
Do do do. Is that me? It's me.
There will be no end to your suffering. Eliminate these intruders or be devoured.
I think I've mentioned before, but I could never heal. It caused me way too much anxiety. Yeah. I mean, there's a chance I won't really stream very many Mythic keys unless it's with friends, like, because I get pretty stressed out. Plus I think it just kind of stinks when I'm not talking to you guys, and I don't think I could do like much of a Mythic key and still hold a conversation. But the thing you have to remember is like there's some things you can't heal through, and so like you can't really beat yourself up if somebody dies. Like in the Den of Nalarak, that shaman just like deleted himself somehow at the start, and I was like, I don't know what happened there, and I could not have fixed it, so we're just gonna move on. But I get it, yeah. Lovely. I don't Mythic outside of the guild. I don't need the sweat. Blaming the healer. Yeah. People are usually fine. I find the tank gets blamed more than I do in pugs. Unless I'm PvPing. The healer obviously always gets blamed in PvP. But yeah, it's like mostly okay. Back in Wrath, main healer The main healer called Disc Priest Healing for Dummies? Interesting. I remember getting in a fight with somebody in my guild during Wrath because they played Holy Priest, and I was just interested in like a Disc Priest alt, and they were like infuriated that I wanted to play the complicated class because they, I don't know, they were like emasculated or something. It was weird. Hey Michael, could never be a healer. It's so hard. Been really digging your housing tutorials. Well, thank you. Glad you're finding them useful. I like making them. Been slowing down a little bit. There's too many other things going on in the game, but should have another one this week. Yeah. You can play Disc well enough, but a master discipline is another level. Yeah. People who beat others for their play choices don't need return invites. Yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago, so it's fine, but I don't know. People are a little weird about discipline, broadly speaking. Like, I think everyone hypes it up to be one of the, like, hardest specs in the game, or the hardest healer spec. It's pretty straightforward. It's, like, a little bit more complicated in Raid, and I'm sure it's harder to do really well in Raid, but it's not, like, fundamentally that complicated. Radiance Independence easy mode, but there's more to it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I wanted to pay more attention this time in this fight, because the last time I did it, I haven't done it on Mythic yet, so I didn't realize that interrupting his clones will cause you damage on Mythic. Okay, yeah, their horns are pretty obvious. And that the way that you find out which one is him is whichever one doesn't have the glowing horns. Okay. I still anticipate a lot of growing pains while people learn that, but such as it is. Oops. Pardon me. Okay, who doesn't have horns? Okay, somebody else figured it out. I feel like that's probably what's gonna happen basically every time, if somebody else will figure it out, but gotta try. I used to really hate that in Dawn of the Infinites, where they're like, oh, like Morchi just has a different hat, or no hat, or whatever, however that worked. I was like, guys, I'm trying to keep you alive. Like, I don't have time to look at what little hat she's wearing. What are you talking about? Ow. Oh, man. I didn't do that very well. Have you made anything from the videos, Michael? I've seen a couple people in chat share what they've done, which I love to see, because, like, I think some of the housing creators are making stuff or tutorials where the intention is like, oh, you do it kind of exactly the way they did. And I have been taking more of an approach of like, here's a good place for you to start from, and like expect people to spin off and, I don't know, be like inspired by what they see rather than copy it specifically. I think they're kind of like structured in that way. Yeah, that's the right weapon. So I was just like, yeah, curious how people modify the things. I saw a really nice alternative to the like conversation pit on Instagram recently. I liked it. The biggest controversy I remember not being a healer was discipline, was many shields which don't show up on the healing charts. Yeah, though, like way it's measured, I guess, is like kind of weird. It's like when AUG started and people start. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I guess that's why people hate Power Infusion. If there are people, whenever somebody puts PI on me, I'm like, ooh, fun. But I don't play a caster, so maybe you have to be a warlock or something to understand the pain. I basically ignored my house since early access dropped. Yeah. Oh, you got to level 9? That's cool. I don't think I did, but I haven't looked. No. Oh, I'm close. We could probably get there pretty easily. Yeah. Originally I was like, oh, I want to collect all the Amani stuff and then do something really troll themed, and then there's less Amani decor than I expected. So I'm like slightly less inspired than I thought I would be. I don't know, I thought they would give us some stuff and I'd just have like a vision, but I don't really. I like your videos for that exact reason. What do you think of Prey? I like it so far. I haven't gotten that like smart about it yet. I wasn't using my traps during ambushes or anything, which like I will eventually. And I unlocked hard, and hard isn't that much harder, which I don't really mind, but it felt like kind of the same difficulty wise. So yeah, I don't know if that's really an answer. I think it's good. I like the let's make outdoor content a little more difficult philosophy. I'm insane though. I crafted every piece of decor other than the alchemist table because of the Black Lotus. Yeah, I did craft the alchemist table because I wanted it so bad. But I haven't made any of the new stuff. I haven't crafted any midnight housing decor. And I don't think I haven't really made any of the engineering stuff in general because a lot of it's really expensive and because it doesn't look that nice for me. You know, I've distanced lots of traps but never gotten one to use, just trash loot. Oh, interesting. Yeah. That and a bunch of the Lich King needing titanium. Yeah. Yeah, some of them just have like outrageous price tags to make. So that can happen later. There's not like anything about housing level 9 that is really calling my name. So I've only made 1 or 2 pieces of the new decor. Yeah, I don't even think I've learned. Well, I have. Yeah, no, I don't even think I've learned any of it. Maybe some tailoring stuff. Maybe I have. I'm furthest along on tailoring. Is that true? Seems like a weird thing to say considering I haven't leveled my mage really at all, but yeah, I don't think I've really learned many of them. Ooh, but in 1 minute I can transmute a new thing. Or maybe I can do it now. Transmutation. Oh no, 1 hour, 42 minutes. Oh, because of daylight savings. Oh no, that's still not quite right. I don't know. I would have expected it to reset at reset, but maybe not. Good morning, clan. How's it going? Jim has given up and moved on to priorities. Yeah. He had the zoomies earlier, so I bet he's tired. Oh, I need to... Okay. He's an indoor cat, but he gets to go outside with supervision, and for the last like couple months he basically like gets onto the porch and then comes back inside because it's been cold and he gets He's like visibly grumpy about it, but yesterday in particular was quite warm, and this morning wasn't too bad, so I think he's getting all spring frisky. How are you liking the X-Pack? It's pretty good. I made a mistake, and I thought I wanted to be a rogue, and then when I got my rogue to 90, I realized I didn't really want to be a rogue, so we're a little behind now. But we learned our lesson. Leveling my monk. Oh, I should queue for another dungeon, actually. Mostly by redoing the Zulamon campaign right now, because that's my favorite. The trees and everything are so nice here. Yeah. What about you? You're like enjoying yourself? I think they need to up the outside decor. I found your thought process inspiring. I didn't copycat it though. Yeah. Yeah. I think they will give us more outside limit eventually. They've said that. And you can use, there's more lights you can put outside now. Not all lights, but some. I think you just can't put them too close to each other. Like you can't have two campfires right beside each other or something, is what I remember reading. I actually haven't played with that yet. Song. Oh, there's no behind when you're having fun. Yeah.
Always got a place in
Yeah, and I mean,
You helped us get this
I'm not like
but it must be
racing to world first, so I don't really need to be caught up.
Take our blessing and crush your
Yeah. Yeah. I would like them to increase the outdoor decor limit, but I also don't know what I would change about either of my plots until they give me more exterior housing styles. Like, I think they're gonna stay exactly as they are until I get Forsaken housing, basically.
Only a god could save me.
How about a mortar blessed by 4 of them?
Alright, I might actually go start a new pot of coffee before I queue for another dungeon here. But once we're done killing this guy. They haven't implemented the lighting changes yet. I just shared what direction they're going. Firstly, I want larger plots. They have permitted more lights. I have a campfire on my alliance plot right now. It let me put down, it's like the void campfire you get from the Void Elves. The Singularity, I guess, is what that faction is called. So some of it is implemented. I'm leveling my druid with herbing and minding at 89 now. Nice. I've been doing a little bit of herbing on this character, but not too much. Where are you herbing mostly? Is Herondar like the place to be? Need more plants in my life. It's not cluttered enough. Yeah. I guess I chose like a beach plot for my horde house, so I don't need that many plants. That's a midnight decor. Yeah. Yeah. The little void fire is a new item. Oh yeah. Okay. Interesting. I've been grabbing herbs mostly like when I see them, but I haven't been concentrating on it. How long has everyone been playing WoW? I think there's a few like from the beginning veterans in chat. I started playing like 2 weeks before the Burning Crusade came out, so like technically vanilla, but barely. Yeah. I've been playing since BC. I'm 70 and retired. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Since open beta. Oh man.
Don't go far. I may have need of my
I still lived in a place that like didn't have enough internet for that. Basically until Burning Crusade came out. Late vanilla too. Started playing in 04. Nice. Yeah, that's all like kind of the... That's funny. How many of that's similar?
Outsiders, even combined, and
Alright. I'm just gonna fly over to the village and then I'm gonna go put on some coffee real quick. And grab a sweater. I'm a little chilly. Yeah. Yeah, my first character was a Tauren Druid. I played Guardian for a long time. Well, Feral, I guess, at that point. And then switched to Resto for Wrath rating. Alright, I will be right back. Yeah. Okay. We've unmuted. We have changed the scene. Alright. Now... I don't want to queue for another dungeon until my coffee is done. That'll be like 5 minutes.
Go on. The Amani.
But we're getting close to our next level, though. So that, yeah, I mean, that dungeon we ran helped a decent chunk, I
The
think.
Amani leader welcomes you. Akilzan's eye be on you always.
We're just doing campaign quests. I'm not going to do any side quests.
The Amani
My wife plays, my daughter and son-in-law play, and my granddaughter plays. Main discussion at family gatherings is Warcraft. That's crazy. Like, that's very cool. But that's crazy.
No matter what.
My family has no idea what this game is. And I've been playing forever. My dad just like recently... Sorry, there's like an item somewhere here that I'm supposed to be able to click on for an achievement. I don't know, I can't find it. My dad thought it was like a sci-fi until fairly recently, which like arguably, like there are spaceships. And we do go to space sometimes, but it's not a sci-fi. So that was confusing. Yeah. Poor guy. There's also a battle pet that pats up and down this bridge, allegedly. I've come to look for it a few times and I haven't seen one yet, though. My mom joins YouTube chat every once in a while. She has no concept of what Twitch is. but she has been in chat before.
I am listening now.
Uh,
You're always welcome.
you guys have your own like little dungeon crew though, which is pretty nice.
Let us make haste for the Sanctum of Light. This report may evoke...
Where are we going? Where are we going?
in Lorthamar. Best you're with me when he hears it.
Oh, I have to go back to Silver. Oh, that's the whole story? Yeah, okay. Well, while we leave, we can try and grab some of these other books, I guess, for achievements. Oh, is the worm actually up? Or is it lying? It often lies. It is lying. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I guess, like, there's 2 ads that spawn here, and then the worm will spawn, the rare will spawn eventually? I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, there should be a book somewhere for Gnome Alone is the achievement. I found a couple of them. Ah, there we go. I need a rescue. I'm Ben Greenwrench. Interesting. I haven't been reading all of them, but it is kind of curious that there's a gnome stuck here somewhere. I wonder if we'll get that in like the patch where we go to the eastern island here. Alright, let's grab this one. And I've been keeping an eye on the fishing pools just for any of the ones that are cargo, because they drop a lot of cool stuff. Oh, interesting. This is like a message in a bottle. I've been stranded on a piece of the dwarven frigate Amer's Bond for countless days. Huh. Refugee of Nomergen. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder where that story is going. I'm sure we'll find eventually. Find out eventually. Oh, we got one of our froggy princesses to go kiss over here. And probably when I land over here, I'll need to go grab my coffee. The Gnome Alone, yeah, the Gnome Alone achievement I mentioned earlier, yeah. Does it end with, like, I don't know, an actual story? I want to know where their shipwreck was. There is an ending? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious, and a lot of these side quests, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Alright, one moment again. I'm not even going to flip the screen. This should be pretty fast. Alright. It's nice Jimmy spent all this time with us. Sometimes he gets bored and goes somewhere else. Okie dokie. Alright, we should queue for a new dungeon then. God, speaking of frogs, there's a frog in my throat. Not sure why it's all scratchy. Have you guys gotten anything good from Abundance yet? It's such a strange, in a good way, little world event. Oh, what's this one on about? Oh, Song Seeker. Doo-doo-doo. Hello. Oh, that was the last one for Shadowpine Scattered. Love that your cat is so chill and just enjoying life. Yeah. The secret, honestly, with any house cat is just give them somewhere beside a window to hang out. They love it. That's all they want. Oh, interesting. Okay, Spirit Paw Marathon. That'll be a later us problem. Let's go kiss this frog. Are you supposed to get drops? I've only received the currency. I think some of the cosmetics just drop. But it maybe I'm wrong and you just have to buy it with the currency. It's hot. Ooh, rare. Oh, it's almost dead. I was very tempted to immediately hit Touch of Death, but that would have been mean if somebody else was also trying to get there. I should add some, I don't know, like insta-ban terminology to Twitch chat so we stop getting ads from these bots. I will get to that. Switch my staff out. Ow. Oh, we're doing this one again? Okay.
Do as you like.
Oh wait, no, this is a different one. I haven't done this one at all yet, actually. I don't think? Oops, I don't think I meant to cocoon myself. Yeah, I have definitely not been here. That's fun.
Show me more of that potential I've been seeing.
Ooh, okay. So since there's other people who play Mistweaver hanging around, what is going on with Vivify right now? Will I get that eventually? Because it is grayed out right now, and I haven't... I've been, like, kind of, I don't know, lazily looking at why, but nothing seems to be, like, really obvious. And I haven't like actively gone to seek an answer. Youch. Doo-doo. Have a great day, all. Back to real life. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Do do do. That is a big bear.
This will be a fight to remember. Cannot let this defeat you.
Oops. Alright, the trash ahead of this guy seemed scarier than him.
So you won. Come, busy yourself while I prepare Atroxus for your next fight.
Ooh, we can mount.
I expect you to at least provide him with
I'm surprised at how often we can mount in these dungeons, actually. Just like generally speaking. This shaman needs a lot of babysitting. Do do do. I'm not gonna have time to actually sip my coffee in between any of these pulls. Oh well. Coffee IV, yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I say that and then immediately was like, oh, it'd be warm and like burny though. It'd be, yeah, a very weird sensation. Alright. Oh, maybe I did do this dungeon. Maybe just felt completely different as a DPS. I don't know. This is familiar. Weird. coffee beer cap with the tubes. Keep your head nice and warm. It'll be alright. Can't say I've ever used one of those like beer hat contraptions. I guess I do have a camelback for running. There's like not a dissimilar concept. Alright, what are we doing here?
Magnificent! What a performance! Come, let me show you something more fun.
There you go, just fill that with coffee. That'd be so bad to clean though. I refuse to even put like electrolyte stuff in it because I don't want to have to try to scrub out like salt crystals or whatever. Super useful though. There's a lot of like hiking trails kind of near where I live. You can spend the whole day outside pretty easily. It's very useful, the camelback. Good morning, Himeros. How you doing? We're still leveling my monk, unfortunately. It's taking longer than I thought it would. Swell, yeah. Yeah, mostly good. Oop. Chipping away at some of the little exploration-y achievements in between dungeons and questing. I don't know, well, I think we're gonna have to pick a new zone for the last level. Kind of ripped through the Zul'Aman campaign to get us this far. I guess the, like, character names in WoW have always been kind of silly, but I feel like the Voidstorm ones have been extra. Let's just stick with silly. Like that mob was Nullatros. And I think the original name for the Voidspire planet was like Predacia, because they're all predators. Just feels very like young adult novel, you know what I mean? It feels like they're hitting that note a little harder in this zone specifically. I dislike Voidstorm a lot. It's Koresh 2.0 and I didn't like that either. The other three are nice. Yeah, I did like Koresh and I don't like Voidstorm. The quests just haven't been that interesting. I don't know. Oh, I'm not doing the mechanic right. Oh, geez. Sorry. Oh no. Okay, it didn't matter. I was fully not paying attention to that. WoW does tend to hit you over the head at times. Yeah. Ooh, I won the thingy. I didn't have that piece of decor yet. And we got a neck, which is an upgrade, so that's nice. And we leveled up. Okay. All kinds of good news. I got very picky, and the Storm event mount dropped for me on my first chest, so I feel like I don't ever need to do that again. Yeah. I didn't particularly like that event either. Of the world events, it is definitely my least favorite. Just realized that Herondar and Voidstorm give me Shadowlands vibes, that they're completely disconnected from other zones. Yeah. Herondar is okay. I just wish there was like somewhere in the light bloom of Eversong that you like crept down, like, or could fly down to get to Herondar or something. Although I guess we're like not near any of the world trees, so maybe that would be weird. I don't know. I think they could have given us a way to fly there, and that would have, yeah, made a big difference. Voidstorm, like, okay, whatever. It's in space, I guess, but yeah. Alright, picking up these little gnomish books. This one's over here somewhere? Oh. I've lost my diary. I'm leaving the way I came, by boat. The Amani are lending us one of their canoes. So cool. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I was surprised that that's not what they gave us. Like a tunnel the same way we got to Zaralek Caverns or something, you know? Where's my Princess Frog? Oh, there she is. / kiss. There we go. That one's done. And okay, what is this Spirit Pop Marathon? Speak with Fivra. Pardon me. Then pick up the nearby Kapara pup and take them to Purple within the Temple of Janalai within 30 minutes. Do not mount up. Interesting. Should we just do that? That doesn't sound that hard. Purple. So here. Speak to Fivra and then pick up the Kapara pup. Yeah, okay. You can't mount. Yeah, but I can roll. You can cheese it with flight form. Interesting. Let's see how it goes as a Windwalker. I will take her to the shrine. Kapara pup. Doo-doo. I don't know, this shouldn't be too bad. We got lots of movement abilities. Blech, pardon me. Ew, I got this giant head statue thing, my decor item. You just gotta kill all the rares. I haven't placed it yet, but it's gonna be a good one. Nice, yeah. I did have to use one of my Dead RP Realm characters to get the last two. I was having trouble finding them up, but that worked well. So, interesting. How do I want to do this? That wasn't quite what I wanted to do. Are you going to build a troll temple somewhere in your homes? I think so. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit because I just don't feel like changing that much about my horde house, but I think I could probably get away with like a hidden room, what am I saying? A hidden room off of the little troll bedroom I have. Like a hidden outdoor room. Take the daylight room. That sort of thing. Okay, lighter than air is supposed to let me walk on water for a bit, but it's not doing it. Or it did for a second and then it stopped. There we go. Oh, no, just kidding. Alright, we'll swim the rest of the way, I guess. I'm also tempted to just make my house troll themed, but that seems a little ridiculous. Like the exterior. We could do like a scary, like haunted troll temple. Like make it kind of undead, kind of troll, I suppose. Fishing rafts might work. I was wondering and then I just didn't want to risk it. They probably would though. We're almost there. Yeah, it's only 3 minutes. Easy. Cool. Alright, so we were also going back to Silvermoon. I guess I just Hearth, actually. Yeah, maybe that would be fun. We'd do like a... I'm thinking kind of like Peter Pan, Skull Rock, like scary, spooky entrance. That sort of like undead troll. I'll think about it. If I wasn't so dead set on hitting 90 on this character, I would go play with housing right now. But just want to get there. Clean up my bags. Oh. I keep getting that trinket, but it's better every time, so can't argue with that. That's mail. Don't need that. Don't need that. Wait. Do need that. Okie dokie. Alright, we talked to Lorthamar. And then I guess we queue for another dungeon. Because that is helping. We go to Herondar, maybe? I don't really feel like questing in Silvermoon. We've all agreed that we don't like the Void Spire. Oh, I could do some world quests, actually. Yeah, let's do a couple world quests. Wait, is it? I've probably done most of them. We just got a couple extra because it's the weekend now. Okay. It would be nice if we could set the lighting of individual rooms. Yeah, I know. The Hearthlight Armillary is such a good item, but it actually doesn't help that much. Alright, yeah, we'll do Herondar next.
We can't defend
But I am gonna go do that world quest because that'll help us out a bit.
Alderaan has joined your Haranir friend to aid
Delve quests are fantastic. Yeah, so I started with that, Adfus. I did all of them, all the delves on level 1, and then I handed in the quests after I had done them all, but I guess that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hand them in... Who am I taking photos of right now? Pictures of wildlife. What wildlife? We're in the city. Oh, like tourists? What? Okay. This is a weird quest. It's just like anybody who isn't a guard counts? After 88 or 87, yeah, exactly. You're spying on newcomers. Okay, yeah, I didn't read the thing, obviously. Alright. So, yeah, I messed up, basically. I handed in all the quests too early. New boots. And I'll switch my weapon.
All dust is limited, so we must call the areas where the light bloom is most active.
Just pick something.
A large attack only causes the light bloom to spread. A few, striking the most dangerous, that is best.
So yeah, that was disappointing anyways. I thought it was going to be much easier to level a second character. But it's been kind of a slog. But I don't know, just mixing a little bit of everything together is working well enough. So we've been, yeah, doing random dungeons, questing, picking up any like herbs or lumber I see along the way. That's probably the part I've been the worst at though. I know a lot of people seem to be telling me that they're like just doing gathering to level their second character. And that's very industrious of you, but I don't think I have it in me. I also just feel like I'm not seeing enough herbs for that. Maybe it'd be different if I had a double gatherer character. But my monk is my alchemist, so...
So this is where Ruya has hidden himself.
I don't know. Seems weird that there's still a whole other week before the raid starts. There's a decent amount of resources now. The Voidlight Marl, it does seem to be coming a little bit at a more like reasonable rate. They must have had them turned way down. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it does seem better. I bought a bunch of decor pieces. Oh, the herbs and ores and lumber. Interesting. Yeah, for the first few days on my rogue, I didn't see any mining nodes. So, yeah, I wonder if that was intentional. I don't know. I still feel like I'm not seeing that many herbs, but I'm also not paying attention to that specifically, so what do I know? I don't know. I assume it was fake, but did you guys see the Reddit post about somebody who wanted to like extend early access so that it was like only the sweats playing for longer? It's like a very unhinged post. For the first few days it was so scant. I gathered every note I came by on lumber and I got only 41. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't found much. What am I saying? I haven't been paying attention too much to lumber, but yesterday specifically, I was like, no, I'm gonna like make a point to gather everything, and I have 45 on this character, and I think about the same on my rogue. But I wasn't like going that hard. I was just making a point to like stop on my way to places. Correction 31. Oh no. That's really annoying. It's interesting. Yeah. I think you need 90 now for the 250 achievement. Oh, that's good. Were any of your achievements like wrong or messed up when they added them? Because I've absolutely done 200 of the Legion, the Fell Touch lumber, and when they added the achievement progress for like retroactive gathering, I think it said 0, and I haven't reported that because I don't know, there's more important things in life, but I am pretty annoyed. You got no back credit? Yeah, I got credit on some of them, but not the Legion one specifically, which is probably the one I had done the most for. A bunch of people in the housing Discord got like full credit. They just like logged in and they had all of the achievements. They'd just done that much gathering, I guess, but yeah, it was weird. I probably should submit a bug or something, but it's not like I know how many I should have had. I just know that it's more than 0. So, I don't know. I also have one puzzling cartel chip left over and I can't get rid of it. I don't know. It's just gonna live in your bank forever and ever and ever. If you've done your Mythic Zeros already, Himeros, what are your favorites and least favorites so far? We were talking a little bit about it earlier. Curious what everybody's thinking. Our tank just tried to run past the boss. Maybe you can skip this boss. I don't know. I have not. I haven't been on late enough to run with guildies. Yeah, that's fair. One of the folks from Northrend Live had messaged me a little while ago asking if I'd be down to run keys once everything was like up and running with the season, and I was like, well, maybe, like, sure, I don't have a problem with that. However, I think they're all, yeah, on later than I am. I like to go to bed early. I'm pretty sure I do almost all of my keys on like weekend mornings. Okay.
They can
All
take
right.
us below, but swiftly. I would not expose them to the light bloom long.
Yeah, I'm usually on pretty early, yeah. I find that I'm more willing to do the tricky stuff in the morning. I think every time I think about joining like a raiding guild or something, I look at the raid schedule and they're like, we start at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm like, no. I'm not gonna raid till like 10 or 11 with you guys on a, I don't know, a weeknight. Like I would love to raid, but like, can we start at 6 or something? What about before work? I would hate that actually, but it would be funny. Oh, I got the Paragon Cash reward, the last one I needed from the Order of Embers in BFA. The Bewitching tea set toy. It's the Order of Embers quests were like the featured ones on Friday, I think. Oh, I'm gonna be cranky when we start raiding. It's ooh, that's too late. 21. Yeah. Gross.
I would block their retreats. They will not escape again.
Is that Hunter using the toy gun mug? Oh, I don't know. I haven't been looking. Hunter. No, it's like a... I think it is a trading post one, though. Those weapon toys were cute. I don't know if I bought any of them. Or toy weapons, I guess is more accurate, because they're not toys, they're weapons. Yeah. I might have gone for it if there was like a two-handed sword. Or actually even a polearm. I mean, this character could actually use polearm. You know, I've been trying to get recipes from Eversong Treasures. And I have yet to see anything from a Ranger's Cache other than Latent Arcana. Interesting. I was trying to get recipes from the Voidstorm Treasures yesterday, and I didn't have any luck with that either. Not that that is useful to you, but... I got the Eversong Treasures achievement, but only some Warbound gear. Yeah. You get some Voidlight Marl too, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really get much of anything besides,
Is this what
I guess, like crafting materials.
should have called for everyone.
Maybe they haven't released them yet or they're bugged. The Wowhead comments made it sound like people were getting them. But I didn't look that closely. I didn't read the comments that closely. I just kind of went to check which treasures dropped alchemy recipes. I didn't read the comments about like how frequently they show up or anything, what the drop rate was like. I thought maybe we'd go through the water for this. The group did that yesterday. It was quite nice.
That looks
Nope,
dangerous.
just
We must
straight
be
through
careful
all the
before
stuff.
field
Uh-oh.
confusing.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I can clear some of what's going on. I swear they changed something about detox that I haven't figured out yet. Alright, no, but I can clear these. Okay. Good to know. Magic effects. The final boss in here is legit the hardest one. Yeah, you guys are saying on Mythic. Which would not have been my guess, based on the normal and heroic version. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, we're just gonna leave that guy in paralysis, I guess. That's fine. I guess he's a little bit like the tree boss from Algathar, which we also have this season. That boss sucked for a long time. There were a lot of groups that couldn't kill that. You said the ads were the problem, right? Not the area of denial?
The light room is persistent. We too must be.
There's only like a bar and a bit. Oh well. Okay, what were we doing? We did the world quest. Oh, I should go get this alchemy treasure. Doo-doo-doo. Actually, wait, what's my cooldown at now? For transmutes. 40 minutes. Now. Alright, well, I think if we do like 3 more dungeons while we're questing, that kind of puts us in the right spot. The timing is the real issue because the ads spawn right after, and you have to run around blocking the orbs when you should be killing ads. I see. Just had a huge lag spike and looked at the time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll queue for another one. Go to Harrendar. Wait. We started in Fairbreeze. My bad. Your transmit should be up now. It says 40 minutes. I don't know why. I think it should be up now too. Let's... Yep.
I have to learn more of the Lightbloom, even with the risks of...
Is extra weird? Because... I don't know. I thought when I was playing with Alchemy yesterday, it said I had 18 hours till the cooldown, and it's definitely been 18 hours since then. Because reasons, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I was trying to remember what we had to do before actually getting to Harrendar, and the answer is not much. What should be up? My transmutation cooldown for Alchemy. You have to do a certain number in order to learn new recipes, basically. And it's reset, so I assumed it would be reset, but it's not. Yeah.
This place, it is like we've stepped back in time.
The alchemy leveling is weird. There's just this cauldron that sits next to the alchemy bench, and you have to make a certain number of like files or flasks or whatever in order to unlock new recipes. It's just the trainer with extra steps. I don't know why they did it that way. It's really peculiar. But I have I think I have all of them except for the transmutes now, which is obviously just gonna take longer. Excuse me, tank. Where are you?
Busier than usual in here. We need to act fast.
Oh boy. Alright. There's so many bleeds and I can't do anything about them. Benefit is you can choose your discoveries. Like, yeah. Actually, maybe I don't have all of them. I didn't have enough moxie for all of them. Binds when equipped. Okay. I have almost all of them, anyways. What is going on? Oh, they're down here. Fuck.
Busier than usual in here. We need to act fast.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Engineering is so bad this expansion, think I might not skill it up. Yeah, my rogue is an engineer, so I started... Speaking of rogues, I have to save this one. I started with engineering, and it's always a pain to level, but it did seem extra weird. There's a bunch of stuff you need... Yeah. A bunch of the materials are things that you can't make right away. I don't know. I was confused about a lot of what was going on there. I'll have to get it high enough to make the hunter consumables. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I'll max it out eventually, but yeah, it does seem like it's probably the bottom of the list. Jeez. What is this poison? Could I not cleanse poisons previously? There's no new gadgets, bombs, or tinker slots this expansion. The wormhole can't be spec'd into or triangulated. I don't think we've had a completely random wormhole since MOP. Oh, that's really annoying. Because that was the only thing I was really interested in making. But that's not useful, like, at all.
Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Come face me, snake.
Sir, where are you going? Well, this is the first DK tank I've had that is scaring me consistently. Which I know that's like their whole thing. It's not really a criticism.
Let's make an example of you. Fear the fell. Learn your place.
Alright, that was pretty good. This group knows what they're doing. As far as the interrupts go.
Naughty little nibbles. Just what I needed.
Are you supposed to kill her pet first? I know it's normal and it doesn't really matter, but is that the play?
Fear the fell. Back, you mongrels.
Yeah, he comes back anyway. Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure he came back.
Nibbles, drop it. Nibbles,
Okie dokie.
Use the disguises and find the goods. My blades are yours.
You're late. Clock in.
Keep your wits about you.
Is there some kind of interaction with her pet? I don't really know. Like, I haven't read up on any of this. It just seems weird to kill him first if he resurrects anyways, you know? Who hasn't talked to the dude yet?
Glory to the Sindor.
Okay. I'm on food duty, I guess. Sorry, you're getting steak.
We shall not. What news?
Wine. This is such a weird part of this dungeon.
It's too far away.
Shifts over. Yeah, I don't know how it goes from hostile to friendly and back, yeah. I mean, I will learn those things before I do a mythic, but we're not there yet.
Sloppy sailor. Clean this up and meet me upstairs.
I have to do everything.
Oh, man, I was really hoping this would go a bit faster,
You up there? Drop those crates and crush
but I think I'm getting too hungry to keep at it. That sucks.
You up there? Drop those crates and crush them. Nowhere to hide.
I have pretty tasty leftovers from dinner though last night, which will be good. I will take it. Alrighty. Well, I guess by Tuesday when I come back, we'll have more exciting things to do.
Did you really think it would be this simple?
This is one of those tanks that just likes to endlessly pull. I like those tanks, as long as I can still keep them alive. And I mean, I just cocooned because I'm never... I know DKs can take care of themselves, but I like to be careful, is probably the right way to say that. I'm sure as a caster, the constant, like, endless pull is frustrating. But especially on a normal, I'm like, yeah, let's just get this done. I would like to be level 90, like, please. The real trick will be how this group does on the next boss, because some of my groups have very much not understood it. I think I was the only person attacking the axe the other day. Like, mostly it's been fine. But not all of it. There's a split second there where I was like, wait, do we have a warlock? Should I not have Ring of Peace to everybody out of that? But no, that was fine. Makes sense. Yeah. Again, I bet if I was a warlock, I would prefer, I don't know, some breathing room. But. Curses. Maybe not, though. What do I know about being a warlock? Do. Some part of me... Oops. Oh, God, what am I doing? I just had like 3 thoughts at once and then clicked the wrong button. In part because I have... Celestial Conduit on the same bar that I used to have shifting power on for mage. Some part of me, whenever I hit it, is like, oh, I'm gonna get CDR now. Which is not the case. And sometimes influences why I touch it. Rogue, are you standing in the poison? What's happening? Excellent. Ah. Tank was probably fine, but again, better safe than sorry. Do do do. Oh, we're gonna pull everything? I don't know if we need to pull everything, but okay. Hello, Aimkill. How's it going? Welcome. We are trying desperately to get my monk to level 90. It's going. Oh, if somebody else in the group just leveled up, I think that the noise excited me for a second. Oof. Combat is finicky on the Dev Evoker. The perfect pull would last long enough for me to do 1 deep breath, 4 empowered spell, Eternity Surge, Fire Blast, 2 each. Yeah. I've never been in like a Mythic Plus group that optimizes for that either. When I played Fire Mage, I like started to get a feel for some of that. Rounded off with at least 2 full disintegrates, yeah. Oof. It's tricky. Fire Mage is one of like the worst for trying to figure that out too. Well, who knows what they just changed it to. Certainly in Shadowlands it was pretty important that I figured it out. Alright, can we skip some of this trash, Mr. Tank? Maybe? Maybe? Seems like yes. Ooh. Everything's going well. I like your monk. I like my monk too. I really wanted to give Rogue a try, but once I got her to 90, I was like, you know what? I'm not a rogue. I am dying a little bit though. It's oh, hang on. I'll read that when it is less lethal. It's finicky because the core of the rotation revolves around a 1-minute CD and 2 30 seconds. Yeah, all of which get reduced by other abilities. Yeah, I'm so curious what the race to World First looks like when it starts, because I think like all the classes have also changed so much. It's gonna be interesting. Dying is not the approved strategy. Yeah, we gotta avoid the dying for sure. It took me a really long time to just send CDs. Like I was really bad at that when I started M+. I would like want to hold everything for bosses or like emergencies. That was like a really hard thing to unlearn. And I don't, like, I'm not sure, I guess that's from just earlier versions of the game? Because it seems like a lot of people have trouble learning that lesson if they've been playing for a long time.
As long as Silvermoon has need of it, I'll give them the fell they desire.
It ends here, Lithio.
She ports to the middle first, right?
You would deprive the city of the power it craves. Then
Maybe
test
not.
mine.
JK.
Feel the fell.
I really, really like that it gives you the name of whoever's interrupted, but it hurts even more when you don't have an interrupt. Like, can we... Can we let my name show up? I want to help. Oh no, what have I done? I clicked it twice. Ow. I had the wrong potions on my bars. Oh, why does this hurt so much? I'm dead. I think that double click of the gate really just ruined everything there. Yeah, that was an impressive cascade of I don't have anything to save me. I should take Serene Vitality off of my bars now that it's a passive too. I clicked that thinking it was, yeah, I'll just do that now. Thinking that was actually going to help me survive. I'll put Fort Brew there instead. Woohoo! I'll just read that. Oh, we have 4 bars to go. I don't know. I'm pretty hungry, but maybe we should just tough it out. We're so close. So much AoE happening, yeah. Yeah, I think it just like emergency clicked some stuff that I shouldn't have. Oh well. Alright.
Owena, who are these? What have you done?
Alright, we'll do this quest. Do you want to run some deals very quickly? I can come help you.
What are you? Stay back.
I mean, I think we probably just need to do one more dungeon and like a couple quests to hit 90.
I'm Horace Roots. Who are you?
Oh god, what's happening here? Little child, where are you going? Sorry, one sec. I don't know if I like need a hand right now. I might take you up on that when we get to like more interesting content.
I was just getting warmed up too.
Sorry, yeah, I was processing what was going on in the quest at the same time. Take in the view. Yeah. Okay. Just want to get through this a little bit. Follow Rowena. Okay. We will queue for our last, what I assume will be our last one. They've been going at like an acceptable pace. 9. I was not pleased with this quest chain. Like Herondar in general, or just the intro. I'm so curious where the Herondar questline, or like story in general, is going. I mean, it's obviously gonna lead into the last Titan in a big way.
Remnants of the goddess's will given form. It empowers our magics and allows us to walk between worlds.
But yeah, I have a lot of questions about the plot right now, actually. Like, when do we get to see Azeroth? How are we gonna get there? Never mind, I thought you were still doing ZA missing child questline. Oh yeah. No. I just want to do the campaign quests because those are usually faster XP than most other things. Except that's an upgrade. Meet Hagar in the Den of Echoes. Oops. I got some of my... Oh, I should get a lumber. Man. I got one of the mounts from the Moth Dust vendor and some of the transmog. The two-handed sword is really nice. I'll definitely be using that on a character. Did you earn the decoration again by doing the campaign with alts? No. I think you have to just buy extras, unfortunately. That would be nice if they just gave you a new one for doing the same quest over and again. But I haven't noticed that. I love the Amani decor, same. And I don't know if this is just because I was so excited for it, but it feels like the Amani quests gave less decor than the other zones did. Like, we got so much Void Elf stuff from the Void Storm. It felt like every single quest was giving me something, and like maybe I'm just making that up because I was so excited for the troll stuff, but I don't know. We will end up fighting the Titans. Yeah, Amenthul will use his chrono powers. This last breath to send us so far back in time, it will be WoW too. Interesting theory.
Which path will you choose?
Interesting theory. No, I'm stoked to find out like how it all comes together. Like, we haven't seen a Ridicron in a long time. I assume we have to go back to Dornogal to get to Azeroth, but maybe that's not true. Do. Yeah, I'm really... The decor thing has me really conflicted too about like what I want to spend my Voidlight Marl on. Because if it was cheaper, I would just buy like 10 of every Amani thing and then go figure out what I want to make. But because it's so expensive, I feel like I need a clearer vision ahead of time, and that's not really how my creative process works, if I'm being honest. I like to just throw stuff down and fiddle. You're right, we have a ton of Void Elf stuff in Voidstorm. I assume that's because they haven't given us many other sources for that style. Yeah, and like we know we're gonna be seeing more of the trolls like sooner than later, I guess. Like if one of the raids of this expansion is troll themed, then there's probably gonna be a lot of troll sources of things. But I want it now. For me, I think my currency is going to be spent on recipes. Yeah, that's the other thing. I like collecting recipes, but I'll probably, I don't know. This is what I mean. Like everything costs a lot of the Voidlight Marl, and I want all of the things. So we're gonna have to pick a priority. Like usually I would buy the gear, like I did with resonance crystals and stuff. If there was like a champion piece of gear from Rep, I would buy it, but I'm just like not gonna do that this time. At least not immediately. Alright, these kitty cats hurt quite a bit, as I recall. Or they can. I imagine there's going to be a raid crossing that bridge, yeah. I agree, AIM. I've been sort of like, I skirt around that topic in case anybody's feeling sensitive about spoilers, but that is also my theory. Oh. And my camera's out. Okay. Whenever this druid stops moving, I will fix the camera. But no promises on when, because he's just doing a little MDI, let's drag all the trash to the boss moment. I'm joking, it's not that bad. We got champion gear for free. They pay us to take it off their hands. Completed with... Yeah, I did get some champion gear for my rogue pretty easily. Which is great. I'm hoping there's no issues with getting the same stuff on this character. Okay, Mr. Druid. Okay, yeah, the boss hasn't spawned yet. Good.
Stolen my heart. She won't let you close without a fight.
Okie dokie. Hopefully that fixed the camera. I do not have time to check. Looks like no. Oh no, there we go. Okay. One of my favorite quests of all times is back in WoD where you beat the cat boss by pointing a red laser at the ground. I do not remember that, but that's fantastic. That's really funny. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll stream until we hit 90 and then I can start doing chores. I have a few epic boxes just in my bags from doing some of the world events that I'll be able to open right away. Assuming that it gives me max level gear when I open them. Oh, and Iron Docks. Is that what we did in Iron Docks? Seems kind of familiar.
Beautiful. She reminds me of Arisa. My sister was also ferocity itself if her family was threatened. Come, let's find the
So
next.
Paladin is 90 and ready for next week. Druid is 90 from Herbing and Mining. What should I level now? limiting myself to ground mount only. Oh man, good for you. You have a paladin and a druid. So, yeah, you need cloth or mail. Seems like. So you do like a warlock or a hunter. I think whatever like calls to you though. I say completely not following that advice by doing 2 leather classes back to back, but
Sylvanas didn't ask to
Yeah.
be Ranger General, but she gave everything to
if you
the
have
cause,
it, the Bloodmane charm, yeah, I do have that one. I use that at the very end of my toy video. Does it persist through combat? Yeah. Feral druids should just be using this at all times, frankly.
Gifted by our mother. Undead fanatics have invaded to loot it and anything.
Put a muzzle on it. Yeah, yeah. The voice lines in that in Iron Docks are pretty funny. Oh, jeebs. Alright. There used to be a glyph for Feral to have that form. Is it still around? No. No. And so if you want it, this toy is pretty good. It lasts only 5 minutes, I think, but it looks cool. It actually does like reasonably well as a monk appearance. Nothing looks too silly. You thinking mage? Yeah, oops. Keep my tank alive here. One moment. I think the only thing it doesn't do is dance. Yeah, like the spin is actually really good. The roll animation isn't, but that's normal.
Our mother's bow meant everything to Sylvanas once. I'll need it.
I always love an opportunity to use some of the items in the toy box. I feel like they're so rarely used. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. My favorite in The War Within was the automatic regoblinator, which works just like the, what's it called? Thing that turns you into, like, other races when you run over it, but it only turns you into goblins. So it's so good to put down at the start of a raid and everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna be a Draenei now. I'd be like, no, you're not. Just goblin.
Sylvanas was sometimes vain and loved to be admired, but she never wanted to be worshipped. Come, we have one more relic to find.
That was one of the first videos I made before like housing really took off, was a bunch of like, I don't know, fun toys that are like a little bit troll. I don't think they were all troll, but they were like just, I don't know, some of the toys that I like best. I don't even think I've used the Bewitching tea set yet that I got from the Order of Embers cache, though. The Paragon one.
Valeria hunted the old horde with a ferocity bordering on obsession.
No, we didn't. Okay.
For good reason.
Fine, I guess. I need the XP, so it shouldn't matter if we kill some extra things.
One of Valeria's scouting maps is within. It seems to have called on the ghosts of vengeance past. We'll need that map from them.
Wonder what the cooldown on it is. Half an hour. Yeah. It's weird that they do that. The like a 5-minute appearance has a half-hour CD. Oh well. So many bleeds all the time. I've been wondering what this is the whole time. I do not need this on my party frames. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, boss time. This has been a nice group. They're like really just cutting through things. Oh, I heard a notification. Oh, I'm rolling in the wrong direction. My bad. Cupper, thanks for the follow. Alright, yeah, we didn't do great on that killing of the ads business, but we'll get there. You know the Hearthstone toy from the Diablo event? It has 30-minute CD like all the others, but it doesn't get reduced by the guild perk. I remember hearing that. Yeah, that's weird. Tome of Town Portal, yeah. I always forget to use that one. There's an add-on that will like randomize which of your Hearthstone appearances get used, which I think is a really good idea, but I never use it because there's a few of the holiday ones that I really don't like. I'm not doing a very good job here. Like, I like the Shadowlands ones. But yeah, the holiday ones broadly are not my jam.
We've done it. One last task remains.
I appreciate that they just send you directly to the last boss. No more fussing, just boss.
There, the restless heart that haunts us. Please, lay it to rest.
I have like 5 macros for whichever are my top fave, yeah. Usually I just pick one that I find like is most thematically appropriate for the character and stick that on my bars. But I don't have one for this character. Or maybe I only have it on like Windwalker or something and then it changes. Alright, I've been really bad at doing this correctly. Oh, he stole mine. Okay, I tried. I guess good to know that you can't use multiple, or, you know, share. Oh, okay, we have half,
At last.
just over half a bar to
Spirits that
go.
linger within these halls have
Am I gonna
found
win this
peace.
roll for once? I don't have this item
I
yet.
hope that one day my sisters will be
Yeah,
able to do the same.
okay, excellent.
As for myself,
And we got a new trinket.
until they return home.
Okay, so we just need to do like a quest or two and then we are done. That's bad though. It's taken us like 3 hours to do 2 levels. That's not great. Grab some lumber and some herbs along the way to help us out. No. Okay, fine, I'll just kill them. Have them macroed so I can use mod keys to switch functionality from Dalaran, Garrison, and Wormhole. That's smart to have your Wormhole there, because I always forget that I have that.
I understand
She wants me to do a
the
delve,
threat
doesn't
of
she?
the light bloom, but
Complete the first vision
how
of the
guide
Den of Echoes. Oh no, it's not a delve. It's just go run around and do stuff. Okay. Probably fine.
I was told you would be arriving. Touch the painting. Countless generations ago, our people walked beneath the trees of the great mountain. None knew about presence. Not the giant whose steps shook the earth, nor her massive beasts.
Oh yeah, we have to not get attacked by Freya.
Hiding was not our only talent. What memory do you bring? Until we learn the shape we grew to become
And-
the forest's greatest hunters. Rivaling and then taming the
Razor,
fiercest
yeah, these
predators.
guys. I remember the spawn rate of these was not great. Ugh, hate the vehicle controls. I'm just gonna click them. Oh, I have a sound file in each of them to play some short music. That's fun.
Long for purpose.
How often do you have to, like, fix them? Like, do the changes to the game over time, like, break your macros much? Because the last time I put a lot of effort into macroing anything, it was during Dragonflight, so that depending on what zone I was in, like, I had a specific mount for, like, dragon riding versus regular flying, etc. And then, of course, they changed how flying works, and I just didn't feel like redoing all of them, but I have to think that that's like an outlier. Probably.
I can teach all.
We did it! Oh my god, okay. I'm not even gonna finish this quest, I'm just hearthing. Holy smokes. That was too long, honestly. That was too long. Alright. I have a couple boxes we can open for gear, and then I'm gonna go have lunch. That was so silly. But we did it! We have 2 level 90s. Alright, let's sell some stuff real fast. Just get the trash out of our bags. And what do we have? 1 box gave me nothing. Alright, we got a cloak. I'll take it. And a ring. Okay. I mean, not nothing. I'll have to go around and do the, all the world events now. But we did it! We got to 90. Thanks, guys. I can't believe how long that took. If I had known, you know, we would have made different choices. But thank you so much for hanging out. Good luck on your alt leveling. Hopefully something about this speeds up. I will be back on Tuesday, 4:30 Eastern per usual. We will have gear. We will be doing something less tedious for sure. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching.